Hi folks, it's Coach Kelvin here from the We Run Virtual Run Club and We Run Coach for Leeds and surrounding areas, as well as online coaching. In this video, I wanted to do a quick reminder about long run hydration and nutrition. And I'd also like to include workouts in this as well. You know, if a run's got a lot of intensity, maybe it's just over an hour or an hour, it's probably still wise to add some hydration and nutrition into that run. So when we say a long run, I'm thinking of anything over about an hour and 20 minutes. We need to take hydration and fuel whilst we're running. So these are just sort of base figures. Some people maybe a little bit more, some people a little bit less, or towards the higher and lower ends of these ranges. So for hydration, we want to be taking between 400 and 600 millilitres an hour with 1,000 milligrams of sodium per litre. And the sodium does lots of things. It helps the absorption of the fluid, but it also helps particularly glucose across the intestinal wall and into cells so that it can be used as fuel. And quite often when we hear about people struggling to take nutrition on board whilst on long runs, most of the time those runners are actually dehydrated. So the nutrition's not really going down because of dehydration rather than the nutrition itself. And on a run over about an hour and 20 minutes, fuel-wise, we want to be taking somewhere in the region of 60 to 90 grams of carbohydrate per hour from simple sugars. So whilst we're actually running, we don't really metabolize any exogenous sources of fat and protein. So that's sources that are coming in from the outside. We really just sort of burning the fat that's already stored. So any fat and protein while we're actually training can just slow down gastric emptying. Sometimes people will actually say, "Oh, tried to eat this big lump of flapjack and it just felt like it's stuck here." That's because the stomach isn't emptying into the small intestine where the absorption starts to happen. And if we're fueling our training well, it's these incremental gains over months and years that lead to better performance. So we do need to make sure that we're fueling not just our sort of races really well, but also our training runs. So if you've got any questions, please pop them down in the comments below. And for now, happy running!